Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's Coco Wade with Succeed and Get Money. And I want to talk to you guys today about something so simple, but so real. And it's something that anyone can do. Absolutely anyone. No skills necessary. No investment capital necessary. You don't even have to have an existing company in place to do this, but you can start making money now. In this video, we're going to cover how to start a business using $20. Yes, and it's been tried and proven over and over again, and you can do it. By the way, if you like this content, please subscribe to my channel, click like and comment below, everyone. Also, if there's anything that you want us to develop in terms of content videos, drop it right there in the comments. That way we'll know what you need and how we can help you to succeed and get money. Let's get to it. How to start a business using $20. And yes, there's nothing new under the sun. These are very basic strategies for how you can actually start your business with as little as $20. No startup capital, no investment partners, no angel investors, no grant funding, just you and your $20 bill. Of course, you're going to have to put some time and effort, energy, and you're gonna have to bring the ambition with you, but this is something that anybody can do, okay? And so say, for example, before we jump into how we're going to get this done and what we're gonna do to apply that $20 and jumpstart this business, all right? Before we get into that, we're gonna talk about just a few ideas for what you can do. You can actually be a freelancer, you can write and become a writer, you can sell content, you can consult, you can provide a service that is something unique to your gift, skills, and talents, something that will contribute in paying the world forward. And also, if you want to make sure that your customers are happy, do something that you're passionate about, okay? Because that's going to be something that you can do either in your sleep or you can do it time and time again, work extended hours and feel great about what you're putting out there. So if you're looking at starting a business for under $20, it's usually going to end up being a service-based business, which I love because those businesses you can actually convert to online or you can do them in person, totally up to you. But the point is, there are so many things you can do and you don't have to invest in merchandise, inventory, storefront, you name it. So let's jump right in, everyone. Okay, so now some of the things that I want to say to you, and again, very basic, but tried and proven time and time again, decades on end. Black and white flyers. It's so simple for you to go on your computer, laptop, and type a document, something that announces your service, lists your price, has your contact information, and pitches to potential customers or clients that you're going to service. Now, these flyers, it depends if you're going to print them at home or if you're going to go out to like a print company, a print center like at Office Depot. Prints are usually 5 to 10 cents each copy. Now, mind you, if you want to get $1 worth, then that's 20 copies if they're at the 5 cents mark. If you want to get 200, then you multiply that. But this is something you can do for just a few dollars. Flyers. Now, what matters is who you give them to and how you put them out there. So getting the flyers done is something you can do at home. It won't cost you anything to print them, just a few pennies. And if you want more, a few dollars. That is the start of something great. Please don't sleep on the flyers. The black and white flyers still work. They get your message out. And it's all about you, what you have inside, your grind, and your network. All right, so let's move on to another very simplex idea that you can use when you're starting to launch a business with as little as $20. Business cards, how about that? Yeah, business cards still are extremely relevant. They still work and they still put a mark in the mindset of the person you have just encountered. So if you want to engage with people, remember, if you can build your network, whether it's through social media or email contacts or telephone calls where they're seeking out your information, wanting to consult with you, wanting to retrieve your services, business cards are amazing. I will never forget, I met 50 Cent and I was at a conference and we hit it off. Very genuine and authentic. 50 Cent he's one of the realest. But I can tell you, he didn't have his card on him, but I asked for it. And this was maybe 5 years ago. So cards were not extinct then, and they're still not extinct. I still network and ask for business cards today, as of last weekend. So one of the things I want to impress upon you is that the manager for 50 Cent didn't have the card in his pocket. But when I asked 50 Cent for the card, he turned to management and he said, hey, can you give her a card for me? And I was like, this is dope. And the guy said, I got to step away and I'll be right back. It took him about 5 minutes. We were in a convention center and he came back with the card, and that was their company email address, contact information. That's the plug right there. But they don't carry them because typically people won't ask for them. But do they have them? Oh, they have them on deck, because even they know cards are instrumental. So get you some business cards. You can go to Vista Print. Some people will give you your first batch or a small batch for free. You may be able to buy a small batch of 100 cards for $1, or again, go to a print center somewhere and have them to print you a small batch or just a few pages. But networking, you're going to build your network with those business cards and flyers. So let's keep it going. Free trials. You guys have to start taking advantage of free trials. There are tons and tons of digital sites, host softwares, programs, and subscription sort of companies that will allow you to go to their site, sign up for free, and do a subscription from anywhere 14 days term or 30 days term. And that could be a trial basis for you to use it, see how you like it and love it. Some of the ones that I recommend that are trial basis, say for example, Acuity. You can go on Acuity and do a trial basis. It's Acuity scheduling. It's something that you may need if you do get into the consulting or service providing business. And you can actually use it for free, like forever. But if you want to upgrade, which I recommend later in the game, after you start generating some money, upgrade. It's a monthly fee. I'm thinking a little as $15 a month, but you can actually have the site for free and never pay. Depending on what you need from that subscription with Acuity scheduling, that is going to depend whether or not you stay on the free side of it or you become a monthly paid subscriber. But again, a free trial, and then you start with an upgrade, okay? And as well, free.com subscriptions and or memberships to places like MailChimp. You never have to pay for MailChimp if you don't want to upgrade and use some of the more prominent services for your business and what you offer. You literally can start to build email contacts, hundreds or thousands even, depending on the level that you sign up and subscribe for. But MailChimp is ideal when you're building your contact list, your email list, and you're communicating in big messages, announcements, selling, and providing what products or service that you have available at that time. And of course, one of the things that I want to share with you is getting a domain name. This can run you $10 or $11. If you go to GoDaddy or another hosting site that you like, you can actually get a domain for as little as $10 or $11. And now a domain is important because you're going to want to build your website. And there are a lot of sites out there and host companies that will let you build your website for free. If you don't have a domain name at first, then they'll give you sort of an annex extension with their advertising on it, but you can still have a website, okay? And then when you're in a position to upgrade, connect your domain, you're talking about anywhere from, I've seen some at $6 monthly on Weebly for annual subscriptions if you pay it up front, or $9 if you actually pay it monthly, but that's under $20, all right? And so to have a website, to look professional, to start to place all of your information and make it your zone, like how you operate, how people can find you, how they can learn about you, tell your story and offer your services, link up with your clients, get these submission and contact forms going right from a website for as little as $9 a month, okay? If you can't afford to do annual subscriptions, and again, you can connect your domain. So I want to keep it moving because this is getting good. By the way, if you like this content, like and subscribe, set your notifications, and drop some comments for me. I would love that. We want to hear from you. In fact, if there's any content that you want us to develop, tell us about it right here in the comments, and all you have to do is tell us what that looks like for you, and we'll try our best to make it happen, because again, we want you to succeed and get money. So I got some more gems to drop. All right, so networking mixers. If you think about it, we talked about business cards, we talked about your website, we talked about setting you up to look really professional and commercial with your hosting sites, domain, acuity scheduler, designing and doing your artwork to make sure that you have some sort of promo advertising. You know, I want you to understand that there are some other things you can use for free, like Poster My Wall. That's a place where you can get these ready-made sort of flyer template designs and implement your own company name or logo, okay? And speaking of logos you can get, and I kid you not, for as little as $5. Now, how fancy you want to get and how detailed, that's going to depend on your price, but you can get a logo designed as well for as little as $5, and you can get that done on Fiverr.com. So if you guys are interested in building your brand for less than $20, I can keep this thing going all day. I am here for it. I'm here for you, and I want you to win, and it's totally possible. So please don't be discouraged if you don't have a couple hundred or a couple $1,000s to start your business. It starts with an idea, and it starts with your ambition to execute, okay? All right, so now networking, mixers, events, conferences, and conventions. If you want to build your network and you're starting from scratch, you don't know anyone, or you're in a new city, or you're just like out here, like I'm trying to get it done by any means necessary, go to some conferences, go to conventions. Every now and then, a convention center will open its ground floor to those that are just frequenting, like community passerbyers and things like that. If you want to just trickle in and see if there's a trade show going on, or if there's an exhibit that's open to the public, go in the building and give out your business cards to people that you meet on the ground floor level until you can afford to scale up and become an attendee at that conference. So there are ways to network. But more than that, in every community, there are networking events and mixers. Like, don't be afraid to accept an invite or get in the know, or just kind of fish around for who's doing events in your community, or who's doing events in an area that you're going to be traveling to, and get in the mix. Hand out your information, talk about your service and or product, and make sure people know that you are here and you're here to stay. And start to retrieve that contact information, store it, add it to your contact list, and now you're building a network. It starts with 5 people, and then you have 25, and then you have 125, and then you have 500. So you have to start building your network slowly but surely. But you're going to have to sell to these people. That's the point of building your network, okay? So I definitely want to encourage you to build the business without the money. Start now. No excuses. You are the only thing standing in your way. And I want to leave you on this note. I know in this video we covered how to start a business using $20, but I kid you not, there are ways to start a business with no money. Multiple businesses. You can get a business scaled, and you don't have to have money to get started. In fact, click the link in the description for my new book,